Novo Nordisk, the makers of Ozempic and a bunch of other weight loss drugs, took a massive dump this morning, but we already know there's a starving audience of people that absolutely love their product. Today, we're talking about how we can take advantage of this huge market overreactions and get paid some juicy premiums. Let's go. All right, guys, don't forget one lucky commenter down below is going to win a free one-on-one option strategy call with me. But guys, nothing gets me more excited on a Monday morning than a classic market overreaction. So if you guys didn't hear the news, it's kind of all over the place. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but basically Novo Nordisk shares fell literally like over 8% now, 8.5% right here at open, because they basically were they launched this weight loss drug. They own Ozempic, if you don't know that, but they basically are doing trials on this other drug called CagriSema, and the expectation was that it would help somebody lose 25% of their body weight, but it only did 15.7% of their body weight. So, listen. This isn't a video where we're talking about, hey, do we like these kind of products or not? Like for me personally, I'm just here to make money, like straight up. And I look at data, I look at financials. I mean, and at the end of the day, do they have it? Look, the number one rule of selling anything, guys, is there a starving audience wanting the product? Pun intended. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I'm sorry, but but is there an audience that like is demanding this product? Unfortunately, yes. People want this product. They're begging for this product, right? People want easy. People want to just click button, make money. They want take pill, lose weight. They don't want to do the work. It's the unfortunate world that we live in of instant gratification. And I'm not going to fight the current. I'm going to go along with these people. All right. Well, I'm not, but I'm not personally. Let's take a look at the chart and take a look what the setup is looking like. So, setup is starting to look very, very, very nice. Okay. We're working at that bottom Bollinger Band right now. I want to see this I want to see how the rest of this days go. And I'm just monitoring this. I want this thing to just keep plummeting down. Target, I would love 65s, maybe 70 for cash secured puts. And we're going to go on chain here in a second. Okay. 200-day moving average, $115. Guys, look, let's go look at the financials. This company is a beast. Absolute beast. Look, I keep things simple here, guys. I think that's why a lot of you guys like to, join our private community, be in our free Facebook group, because I'm not like a guy that makes things more complicated than I need to. I look at a very few numbers when I'm looking at a financial. I'm looking at, hey, revenue growing? Like how's net income looking? And then the only thing that really matters is free cash flow. Like legit. The only thing that matters is free cash flow. Okay? Revenue growing? Yes. Yes. My monkey brain understand, right? Free cash flow? Yes. Like, look at this free cash flow. This thing is a cash cow. This thing is a absolute cash cow, this company. Okay? So to me, this is how I start analyzing, right? I'm starting to analyze. I look at their financials, fantastic financials. Right, I'll even throw some stuff into ChatGPT. I do have a video here, guys. Just go look for it. I did do that on this company. So like, I don't even know the title. Just type in like ChatGPT in the somewhere on this channel, and you will find the prompts that I use to analyze companies for selling options on. Right, it's one of the more viewed videos here on the channel. I think you guys really like that one. So let's go take a look at the chart real quick. Again, we're at that bottom Bollinger Band, so the setup is looking nice. Heavily oversold with 37 under RSI. And under the 200-day moving average. Fantastic setup. Right now, what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go take a look at the chain, right? So, what we want to find is, I should have just typed this in. Let's go type in NVO and see what kind of premiums we're going to be getting, right? Because at the end of the day, we juice chasing, right? So we're selling a put, right? Listen, if you're not having fun on a Monday morning, you don't belong on this channel. All right, just go. All right, don't subscribe, don't like, don't comment, don't look in the description to help yourself collect some juicy premiums from these silly little options buyers. All right, I'm gonna go 32 days out, April 11th. What would I say? Around like 70 would be nice. Still nothing even there. Nothing even there right now. But take a look at these 75s, right? So this is why I'm monitoring it. You get about $166 right here. On your cloud, $167 on 7,500. Let's take a look at our cash secured put calculator, and $7,500. Make this a little bigger here. View, zoom, 150. All right, so we're collecting 172. So it's going up, right? So this is what I say. Market's only been open for 6 minutes, guys. All right, so kind of rule, like, not to go sidetrack, I don't do anything usually for like the first hour of the day unless there's like a massive spike down that I just or spike up to do Calvert calls or cash secured puts. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, like, go to the link in the description, watch the workshop, and just look at some of the links to help you out here. Basically, what we're doing here is we decide what price we're buying companies at and get paid upfront for just saying maybe, and then we also sell companies at prices we choose at and get paid premium just for saying maybe, right? It's fantastic, bro. Like, it's fantastic. So we're already at $181 here, which is very, very nice. This is why I say it's obviously very volatile that first hour and then last hour of the market. So we're already at 181 from 167 to 181. That's a 2.41% return. So if you're not following along here, basically I have to put up $7,500 here, right? 75 times 100. Every options contract, right, is 100 shares of a company, right? But for that, an options buyer will actually give me $183 today, right? As cash upfront. I can take this money, I can transfer it to my bank, I can do whatever I want with it, right? I don't think that's gonna be a problem for you to figure out what to do with your premium, even though there are strategies on what to actually do with your premium, not just go spend it on stupid things, but you get the idea, right? So that's an options buyer is giving me that. Options buyers are basically just gamblers. They're people that like love going to casinos every single day and hoping and praying that they hit it big, while the house are the option sellers who are collecting all of their poker chips. That's us. That's what we set up for. Now, to be the house, you do need a little bit of money, right? So, for example, right, you want to sell this option, you want to sell this contract, you're going to need 75 times 100. You're going to need $7,500 as collateral, as margin, whatever you're doing. You're going to need that because your brokerage ain't just going to be like, oh, he's saying he's going to buy it if it hits 75 on April 11th, right? They got to make sure you got money, right? And the cool, you can open up multiple contracts if you want to. Here's just, I have like 5 sets. So if you open up 5 contracts, you collect $900 today, but your collateral will be $37,000, right? But take a look at this, right? A 2.41% return in a single month, annualized return of 29.36%. That's a fantastic return if you ask me, right? So a few things can happen, obviously, right? If April 11th rolls around, right, that's our expiration date, and NVO hits $75, you're going to have to buy your 100 shares, and then we could do cover calls and collect even more juicy premium on that. Now, usually what does end up happening, right, this delta is only a 0.27, so that basically means there's only a 27% chance that Novo Nordisk is actually going to hit $75, and that the option most likely, there's a 70%, over a 70% chance that the option just expires worthless, and you just walk away with your credit, with your cash that you collected up front anyway, and then you just run the play again. This is why I love selling options. Like, this is the play, guys. Like, and I do recommend, like, some of you are like, oh man, I need $7,500 to start it. Unfortunately, the truth of the matter is, and you guys have heard the saying, money makes more money. Like, right, like, it's a fact. Like, the more money you can put into selling options, the more premium income you're going to collect. But that's not to say that there's not great companies that you can get in on for low. I do usually tell everybody you'll need at least like $2,500, like bare minimum, on some like the smaller companies like a SoFi or something like that are still like, you know, fairly say like a Ford or something like that where you could still get in. And then just start building your bankroll up from like whatever it is that you do for work, like business or whatever. But again, most of the time, most of you guys I'm speaking to are like busy professionals and stuff, and you already have some, you know, you already have like some money. Like and you'll see things get really interesting when you got like a 6-figure, 7-figure portfolio running this strategy on. Because and again, I'm not hypey or anything like that, guys. But essentially, you can like retire, right? Like you're collecting basically premium on a weekly and monthly basis off these companies, and like it's awesome, right? Like it's fantastic, right? It's a fantastic strategy. The only kind of big risk, right, which people say is like, well, what's the risk, P? What's the catch? Well, the biggest catch is this, right? Like, let's say Novo actually hits 75. Let's say it hits 70, right? And you end up having to buy it at $75 a share, right? And let's say it never recovers. Let's say it goes bankrupt. And yeah, that's the risk, right? That's the risk that you take. If you want to learn more about that, I have a bunch of links down below, especially our private community as well. This is where literally all we talk about every single day. So take a look at that and take a look at that workshop. It's about 60 minutes where I walk you through this entire thing. I know it will help you out drastically, guys. Make sure to like and comment as well for your chance to win a free one-on-one option strategy call. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, sell options, collect premiums, repeat.